There is one house here in Ferropolis. Inside the house, you'll find a mirror. You step out of the other side of the mirror. For a moment, you think you're still in Ferropolis, until you look up and see that the sky is gone. Your stomach twists as you realise the statue was once a living person. Everything you see here was vanished from our world by the king's magic. Can't we help these people? Bring them back somehow? Anything that stays here more than about 6.5 hours becomes irrevocably void-touched. Take my machinist guild insignia and investigate the graveyard. To the west of this city is a place called the Library of Untruths. No signs point to it and no official maps mark it, but it's there. Take my locket and show it to the librarian. And perhaps, maybe, she will help. Somewhere west of Ferropolis, northwest of Ferropolis. Okay, so we've got a couple of things to do in the northwest. I'm glad I checked because I thought it was the northeast. Ah! So that direction. What is the easiest? Probably this way. Yeah. Yeah. Clockwork Kingdom is up here. Yeah, back through the farms and off that way, I guess. Okay. We're off ski. We can do this. It feels wrong playing Dread Delusion in the bright light of day. It's sunny at the moment and everything. Can you believe that? Especially while we're in the eternal winter of the Clockwork Kingdom. Well, not eternal, hopefully, but prolonged winter right now. Should be so. Oh my god, Academy Portal! Teleporter! This way to Morozov's Tower. This way to Ferropolis. Morozov's Tower. Well, I'm interested in that. Let me set up this teleporter. Maybe check inside that building. Should probably get my weapon out, actually. Yes, mate! Ow! The door hit me. Well, maybe I'll go check out this tower. Since I'm here. Well, I'll have a look up here first. There's so much to look at. Whee! Hello! There's just a little save point up here. That's cute. Makes sense, next to the Academy teleporter. Oh, look at that view! The farmlands. It's beautiful. Clockwork Kingdom, back when it was running well, I'm sure would have been a fine place to live. I don't own this. Oh, this is a... This is a home I can buy. It's quite nice. Nice little spot. I'd like to have a home in all the major cities. My battery's running out on my camera. I did think that was going to happen before I started, and then I thought, you know, it's probably gonna be fine. It's probably gonna last. It was on like 2 bars. Now it's flashing red at me, and it's been 2 minutes. Oh well. Oh well. No, wrong thing. Though actually, yeah, that would be useful. But I wanted to change my spell. There we go. Hello. Critical spell cast. Is he running away? Ow, ow, ow. Oh, you fucker. Stupid cannon, dude. Ow. Oops. Gotta aim. I think that's doing more than my spell. My smell is... My smell? My smell is minimal. My spell is sort of minimal, but, rapid fire. Gotta mix them all up. I'm just kind of vibing right now. I'm just kind of going. Morozov's Tower's that way. That way to the Royal Vision Works. Ooh, I do need to go to the Royal Vision Works. That must be it there, right? I just want to see what's going on with this whole tower situation since I'm here. Even though, I don't know what it is or why I'm here. Christ. Sneak attack. Sneak attack. Sneak attack. Yeah, that was good damage. Yeah, all my health is looking that great. I like that you can pick up your shuriken if you find them on the ground. That's real neat. I like when a game lets you do that. Hello? Are these guys bad? They're creeping towards me, so I think probably. Ow, 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 ow. There's so many of them! Oh my gosh, guys. I got a, no, I don't have a health potion equipped. It'd be good if I could do that. Okay, well, yes, I'll use the item, but I wanted to equip it. Spells, potions. Swap out. I'm not using these right now. I've got 5. Oh, I should swap out my regular shuriken for poison shuriken. Although, will poison affect robots? Like machines? Probably not, right? I need to change my camera battery before I forget. Which I had already done. Right. What the hell's going on here? In Flobberdob's tower. I like that the shuriken gets stuck in things as well. Makes them feel very real. Hello. This place has a name, so it must be a thing. Unless it's just a thing that I don't need quite yet. Perhaps a thing that I'm meant to come back to later. Oh, hello. Here's a big fella. He's advancing very rapidly. Oops! Oh no, I'm taking a health potion. Ha! Ha! Oh, he's not that tough. It's not that tough. Okay, so was this just like a way up then? Am I not at the tower yet? Was this just a through route? Little hive of fellas? Here's a mana potion. Mana's getting a bit low, what we're using my spell all the time. This looks like an interesting landmark. Well, map, where are we? Morozov's tower. Yes. I did know that. But good. Now it's official. Thing around this corner? Well, there could be. Just gonna jiggle my way around. Doesn't look like it. Oh no, hello. Glorious silk. Worth it. You should always check round corners. Hello. Hello. I've embraced a delusion. I'm just gonna keep doing it kind of evenly. The machine emits a buzz, then a distorted human voice.
Go away, nobody's home.
If nobody's home, who are you?
Bzz. Like I said, nobody. Nobody here, nothing available. Get the picture?
Maybe I want to talk to nobody about nothing.
Is this what you do for fun? I'm closing this channel.
There's a click, then silence. So this is somewhere that I cannot access yet, as I thought it might be. Back down we go! Well, I got some gold, I got to add the place to my map. If I need to come here in future, I know where it is. We're exploring. It's a new world. It's a whole new world. There's no harm in doing a little bit of exploring. Fight some stuff, level up, gain a glimmer of delusion. You know, it's all good. I think that's where I want to be. That must be the potion-y place. Looks like I get there via those bridges in that direction. Maybe the other way around that little mountain top. Oh! Oh! Silk Slug! Hi! There's no sign pointing in this direction, despite the huge thing. Unless that's not Ferropolis, is it? Is that just Ferropolis? Maybe that's just Ferropolis. Oh, here's this power line. Maybe that is Ferropolis. There's a little house buried in the snow here. Hello! Ooh! Ooh, gold lock. Looks kind of smashable, actually. Okay, no. Yeah! Yoink! Fine ore! Again, still quite lacking in regular ore. There's a cannon up there. To a bridge. See if I can sneak up in this guy. I think he might have already seen me. Oh no! It was just coincidentally pointing in this direction. Oh my god! Dude!
Get owned, noob! Cannon noob.
There wasn't even anything up here, I just killed him for the sake of it. That feels bad. That does feel bad. What's all going on here? Sam'l's place. Horace Metcalf stories rule. The Corrupted Lands. Okay, that's the way to the Corrupted Lands. Oh, I see some... Oops. Big eyeballs. Kind of reminds me of the flesh thing in Funky Town. Undead place. You know. You know, there. It reminds me of the sentient flesh. The way of all flesh. Oh, hello. I definitely saw you. Ow. Just gonna pop a quick potion. Okay, there's a lift up that way. Is it active though? Can I use this lift? Oh yeah, it's here. Hell yeah. Love a lift I can use. It's my favourite kind of lift. It's a bit bloody slow. Okay. Shouldn't complain, really. This better be, Caxton Frost's place. I think so, right? The guy that makes the dreams? Oops! Just throw a shuriken at his wall just to see. Dreamer's Reprieve. Perfect. Gotta be it. Someone's at the front door doorbell. So a book I ordered is here. Some very exciting times. Alright. Dreamer's Reprieve. Oh good, I didn't hit his house. I just hit, a little snow pile in front of his house. That's good. Hello, hello. Knock, knock. Oh, there's two of them. This man has a wiry strength about him, the kind that comes from years of hard work outdoors. You must be here to see Horace. Well, our home is your home, however humble. What is this place? I'm Sam'l. This is my house. Technically, anyway. The other... So I'm out of breath from running up and down the stairs. The other fellow is Horace Metcalf, my... He knits his brows and gives you a wry smile. Lodger? Housemate? Friend. Oh my god, they were roommates. We're pretty isolated out here, so look after ourselves. I chop our wood and catch our meals while he brings in the coin. Anything else you need? How well do you know Horace? He moved in 3 years ago after my wife passed away. I had an empty room and I was lonely. He needed a quiet place where he'd have help if his sickness flared up. Since then he's become part of the family. Most folk think him scatterbrained, but he has such a kind soul. And what an imagination! I've no idea where he gets it all from. I just thank my lucky star I get to live with it. Alright, thank you for your hospitality. So, Horace. Lovely to meet you. This elegant-looking man appears lost in reverie, humming softly to himself. He has a youthful face despite his growing crow's feet. He has a youthful face despite his growing crow's feet, and his voice is as gentle as if he were murmuring to a sleeping babe.
Oh, hello there. Where have you come from? You're certainly on the road less travelled.
He calls out behind you.
Sam, would you be an angel and brew some more tea? We have a guest.
Very kind. I didn't catch your name, Mr.
Goodness gracious, where are my manners? I am Horace Metcalf, lodger, childminder, and general factotum hereabouts. I also have a little sideline as a weaver of dreams, I suppose, which has been surprisingly successful. You're welcome to stay a while and rest your feet. I'm sure Samuel will be happy to fix you some refreshments.
He takes a dainty sip from his porcelain teacup.
So, to what do we owe this serendipitous visit?
Tell me a little about yourself.
Scarce little to tell, I fear. I've lived in the Clockwork Kingdom all my life, and jolly glad I am for it too. My health keeps me from roaming, but Samuel has made me feel quite at home. As aforementioned, I also dabble with brewing bottled visions. I specialise in dreams of adventure upon the turbulent skies, aerial battles, swashbuckling duels, and other such daring-do. Judging by the letters I receive, they're quite popular.
Vidal the Vision Trader sent me. I am a huge admirer of yours. I'm going to play it cool and like I don't know who he is.
Oh, how wonderful. It's always nice to know my work resonates with people. Would you like anything signed?
Is it true that all that swashbuckling stuff is drawn from real life?
He looks bashful. Ah, well, you mustn't think I'm any kind of expert. You see, making bottled visions isn't like writing a book. You cannot control where the slumbering mind wanders. You can only influence it by choosing what fodder it will chew on. Since visions are such a vital industry, the king permits me to access literature from abroad. News pamphlets, ship schematics, Janice's Mercenary Weekly, even those silly caddish Rakehill books. I devour every bit of reading material I can find.
Although, it seems like he wants to say more, but then shakes his head.
Well, I'll stop there. An artist must keep something in his pocket, eh?
I've actually met Jack Basalt myself. Why don't we exchange notes? He looks entranced.
I say, have you really? Well, in that case, perhaps we could. Why not? So long as you promise to spill every bean you have. The truth is, I did not choose these visions. I am plagued by them. Dreams of gleaming sails and burning citadels, the stench of gun smoke and the taste of blood. I hoped that bottling them might somehow pacify them, but still they come. Sometimes I dream of things I cannot possibly know, of mushroom-covered ruins in the flickering light of a starshell, or watching cirrus squid frolic off the prow, or sailing through the glittering forest of a siren's jelly tentacles, of kinship forged in battle, baptised in hellfire. And then there's the Ashen Woman. That's what I call her. She seems to be a recurring character. Of course, those bottles stay locked in my private collection. Somehow it doesn't feel safe to expose the public to her. Even now I see her, with her hair like snow and eyes like twin volcanoes. Bold, passionate, sardonic, yet pensive somehow. Her left hand holds the seed of all our futures, while her right hand holds the sword that ends the world. Ah, I think I might know who that is. As Metcalf continues his description, all remaining doubts leave your mind. Somehow, you know exactly who he's describing. Vila. Metcalf's teacup pauses on the way to his mouth. I beg your pardon?
That's Vila. You're describing Vila Close. He lowers the tea, so maybe he doesn't actually remember. It's not a false identity, he's actually lost his memory. He lowers the teacup slowly back to its saucer. I am? I mean, I suppose I've seen her woodcut often enough. What of it? I think you know, Mr. Metcalf. Or should I say, Caxton Frost? Metcalf blinks several times.
Frost? What does he have to do with... By gum, you can't possibly think I'm this Frost character, can you?
Only someone who's met Vila could describe her so vividly.
But surely you're mistaken. How would we ever have met? If this is some sort of prank, I'm afraid I find it in rather poor taste. Listen, I'm only an ordinary chap with an overactive imagination. I don't know anything about mercenaries or adventures. My visions may be realistic, but they're pure fantasy. This is all just a silly misunderstanding.
What if it's not just fantasy? What if those visions really happened?
But that's impossible. I can't sail or sword fight or any of that. The closest I've ever had to an adventure is getting lost in a bookshop in Bayonne. Skyships make me nauseous. I'm no good with machines. I'm allergic to rum. Besides, how could I have gone gallivanting about in old ruins in my condition of health? I can barely walk 100 yards. Now please, can't you see I'm telling the truth? What more must I do to convince you? A faint rattling of porcelain emanates from his cup and saucer. His hands are shaking. If you don't talk, the world could be destroyed. But how, for pity's sake? How can I admit something that isn't true? Dash it all to blazes! He throws up both hands in desperation. I am not Caxton Frost.
There is a moment of silence, only broken by the steady dripping of the tea he just splashed across the wall. Now I see. The Clockwork King has erased your memory.
What? Don't be absurd. The king can't do that. I know there's rumours, but that's all just Union disinformation. Oh, what a jolly horrid day. This is going to affect my dream for weeks. A new dark direction for Horace Metcalf, that's what they'll say.
Horace, listen to me. Your whole identity is a fiction. You were a dark star, but someone erased your memory. Now I need your help to save the world.
He sighs deeply. You really are very strange, do you know that?
Clearly this conversation has hit a wall. You need to find some other way of jogging Metcalf's memory. That private vision stash he mentioned must be the key. But where in the house is he keeping it? Okay, I'll just leave you alone. So I need to find his private vision stash. Samuel glares at you suspiciously. Horace tries to hide it, but I can tell he's rattled. What did you say to him? Why are you harassing us like this? Don't worry. Don't you worry. I'm just going to look around your home for a minute. It's lovely, by the way. It's a lovely place. I like what you've done here. Hello, locked door. A ghostly light ripples from within each bottle, their contents swirling like mist. Evidently, this is Horace Metcalf's private vision stash. His labelling system is meticulous, and you quickly locate a bottle marked "Not for distribution" that mentions the Ashen Woman. You take the bottle. Alright. Now what? Confront him with it? I mean, I don't think that's going to be particularly helpful. Let's just make a shitload of shuriken real quick. That will be flooding my screen for the next 10 minutes or so. Friend. Pal. Okay. So that's not helping. Okay. Okay. I've forgotten what button is, Oh, that's swap weapons. Good to remember. Not what I wanted. You borrowed a bottled vision. Now find a safe place to imbibe it. Oh, I'm supposed to just drink it. Oh, maybe I should go into one of his other rooms, I think. Doing that out on my own in the cold is maybe not a good idea. I could just imbibe it in here. Nobody'd know, right? Shroom wine, herb wine. Spirit. Be Morozov. Is that the one? Metcalf's vision, here we go. Glug, glug, glug. And I'm like inhaling it. You drift into a restless sleep. You're climbing through the skeleton of a titanic machine. Above you, the Ashen Woman pauses on a rusted clavicle to give you a cocky grin.
Come on, slow coach, you forget to oil your legs. I don't remember Vila's voice that I gave her.
That's right. You're Horace Metcalf now, not whoever you were before. You watch Vila input some kind of code, and the Titan's brain case opens so you can clamber out. Then she takes your hand, gives it a reassuring squeeze, and you both lift off the ground. You fly over the corrupted lands, light as a leaf on the wind. In the distance is a dead city, its charred bones exposed to the desolate sky, growing ever larger as you spiral down towards its gates.
Query, any last words?
Says the Clockwork King, its voice like a cyclone of blowflies and broken glass. You feel your heartbeat quicken. You do remember, don't you? The hard light of creation burns within the fallible flesh. The king's mouth shivers open, its teeth dripping with blood, and you both walk through it into darkness. When your eyes adjust, you find yourself in your childhood schoolroom. The room is half buried in compacted ash, the blackboard a palimpsest of faded sums and slogans. Vila, wearing a schoolmaster's cap, throws a shovel at you.
Well, boy, aren't you going to show us what you can do?
You dig for hours until you strike something brittle and crunchy. As you clear away more debris, you realise you're standing on a giant mirror, with cracks radiating out from where your blade hit home. You look so different from how you remember. Handsome, hard and imperious, standing fully upright, your legs encased in some kind of clockwork armour. You feel your heart pounding like a battering ram against your ribcage. Your reflection gives you a cruel, taunting smile.
What's the matter, darling? Forgot your line?
You wake up breathless and drenched in sweat, your thoughts racing. You know where you must go. You know from the vision, from flying over the corrupted lands with Vila. Past the abandoned diggers, down to the very southeastern tip, to the lost city of Progress. That is where Horace's memories lie.
Oh, fuck!
Okay. Don't even worry, guys. I'll be back later. I'm gonna jog your freaking memory, dude, if it's the last thing I do. Wait, where am I right now? I'm here. So... that was... Morris's Tower's there. Have I been up there? Not really sure. I'm just gonna keep walking around, because there's so many places to be. There's so many places to be. Okay, this was just gold. Still good though, still good. Whew, damn. I didn't expect him to. I thought he would have just been living undercover. That was fully my expectation, but no. Your man's memories have been erased. Which seems to be, the Clockwork King's thing. West. Take me back that way. Well, I was planning to go west, but since I'm here and I'm pointing in this direction, I'm just gonna follow my heart. Follow my feet, follow my heart. Let's just see what happens. See where I go. See where I end up.